expect nothing, you will gain everything in life. And you guys might be wondering, what am I doing right now? It looks like I'm in a basement. It's 12 a.m. What the fuck am I talking about? Well, what I am talking about is that simple. When you expect nothing, you will gain everything in life. For example, right? You have a sales call. You have no expectations. You detach away from it. And then once you actually hop on the call, everything you gain out of it, maybe it's you do great objection handling and you end up closing the call. You get a fucking huge win. If you don't close it, you're still calm with it. You're still content with how you are. And that's the art of detachment, of not getting attached in business, right? Like when you expect nothing, you're just setting up a very small. Let me actually show you guys. Right, I have my one little notepad over here. So let's say this. Right, so this, right? This is like of you not caring. You don't give a fuck about anything. So everything past this line is a win. So it can be, we'll say it was like, I booked one call in fucking 30 days. That's pretty shit, right? But in the mental part, the psychological part is, that's still kind of a win because you didn't expect anything, right? You're detaching away. You believe in yourself, but you're detaching away. Let me give you another example. Actually, let me continue this real quick, right? So you expected nothing. You expected shit. You expected nothing. You book one call. That gained. That increased your expectation. Your results went higher than your expectation, right? Right. So that happened. Let's say you booked a call. Let's say you closed the deal and went up again. Let's say you fucking hired a new person. Let's say you got an inbound lead from your content. Let's say you started running paid ads. Let's say now you're booking calls from paid ads. Your expectation is here. I don't know if you guys can see. This is your expectation. Right? This is your expectation. This is a line of your expectation. And this is everything beyond that. Right? So you're essentially gaining everything. Everything is win. Now let's say this. Let me give you a better example. Let's say this. This is not the line of expectation anymore. Let's say this is expect. Let's say expect. This is a new line of expectation. Right? And you're expecting everything now. Let's say the goal is to do 20 calls in the next 2 weeks. Let's say you book 14 calls. Does it exceed your expectations? Nope. And now you're gonna tell your brain negative things. You're gonna say, oh, I can't do this shit. I can't book calls. I'm not fit for outbound. Right? This happens once. You set a new goal. I want to book 5 calls in the next week. You just get here, but you don't. You get to 4 calls, and now in your brain you're so attached to this new image of I want to get the call. I want to book more calls. I want to book more calls. Where this line over here, guys, is stopping you. It's like a barricade. It's not letting you fulfill your mental state, right? Because you're just getting cut short. And even though that's a really good goal, like you might have never booked 4 calls in a week and now you are, but it still doesn't exceed the five calls goal that you had. It's gonna fuck you up mentally. It's gonna end up burning you out over time. Right. So let's say the goal is to do $30,000 a month, but you hit $20,000. You might be very happy inside that, oh, I did 20K, but deep inside you will know that, oh, I didn't do 30K, and you're gonna set up this label in your head saying why I wanna completing my goals and shit, and it's gonna build up a pattern in your head, a pattern in everything you do in life that it's like less self-trust. Every single time you don't fulfill this expectation box, this line of expectation, right? Even if you're just short, it becomes a pattern of losing. So if you really, really want to win in business or just life, let me put it back. Have low fucking expectations. Don't expect anything from anyone. Don't expect anything from I with these types of videos that I post, I expect 0 views. I don't give a fuck if anyone's watching. Why? Because when you expect nothing is when you gain everything. Like I just showed you in the analogy. Let me give you another example, right? More about these YouTube videos. My goal is I want to get 1 view. That's a really, really easy goal, right? it's not just about goal setting, but I'm setting this play up in my head that okay, I want to get 1 view. That's the expected. Or let me say this: I want to get 1,000 views. That's this play I'm putting in my head. Okay, I want to get 1,000 views. If I don't end up getting that 1,000 views, I'm fucked. Because I'm expecting so much, and there's such a big room of gap. And even if I don't get it, that's horrible. Because now it becomes more of a pattern of losing. That's how your brain signifies it. That's how your brain thinks of it, right? You start losing. Because you set up a goal, and psychologically you didn't hit it, right? You didn't even hit it in real life. You might have got 800 views, which is your most high-scoring video, but you expected such a high thing, which is 1,000 views. Right? The baseline is too high. Nothing can get over that baseline. So with me, when I post these videos, I expect no one to watch this. I'm literally just talking to myself and no one's gonna view these videos. And my return on ad spend or return on investment, which is like a lot in the business space, is always in a triple, even 10x. Because my expectation line is so fucking low. Any single little win above is like a 2x on my ROI or 2x on any activity. Now I told this to my business partner a lot as well. Like, don't expect shit and be very careful the way you speak about things, because it's gonna come back. Like being very, very hyped for a sales call, saying that, oh, I'm gonna fucking close this guy, it's guaranteed. And then once you start hyping yourself up over this and you don't close them, it's gonna build a pattern because you're gonna keep doing it. Like, oh, I'm gonna close it. The more you do this, the less value your word actually has. Because scarcity creates value. Right? So if I have 1 banana or 100 bananas, you would rather value the 1 banana more, right? Because there's just less supply of it. Same thing with words. You see, when like a quiet guy doesn't speak that much, people value his words more, right? Because he doesn't speak that much. You wouldn't listen to someone that speaks so much. Like, you would listen to them, but you wouldn't really take in account of what they're saying as much as a person that doesn't speak that much, right? So same thing with goals. Same thing with what you say to yourself every single day in terms of goal setting, whatever you want to do in life. If you, what was I going with that? If you say that, if you get really, really super pumped, it's not even just planning for failure. It's just detaching away, like having such a strong belief system, and just having a huge abundance in the mind where you're like, if this doesn't work out, I'm so calm with it. I'm gonna just move on because you know you're gonna get it one day. It's like you already have it in life. You've already received it. You already have that goal. Life just hasn't caught up to it. You're still stuck in the 3rd-dimensional plane. And a lot of my clients say this for my own coaching business. A lot of my clients say like, oh, I'm posting all these videos and I'm not getting any leads. I'm doing average, I'm getting leads because they've set up such a huge expectation in their head that it's gonna work and everything, which they should. But the main thing is they're attached. That's the main thing. They're too attached, and you guys might be in the same situation as well, where you're just too attached to the outcome, right? And it doesn't do anything good. It doesn't do anything good. It's just like a way of coping. So I think, not think. What am I talking about? I know. So if you detach away from whatever you want, and really, really lock into like the activity that gets you there. For example, me making 100K a month by the end of the year, right? Like me locking in with the tasks that can get me there. Like me getting attached to that is gonna make me win, because whatever I do with that, the byproduct of that is me making money, more money, right? So instead of being attached to how many sales calls you get, how many of these like buzzwords in this, like how many hours should I do today, attach more to the smaller tasks, like not really outreach messages. Actually, outreach messages would be a good idea. Not getting attached to sales calls, cash collected, and all that shit, right? So getting attached to like how many outreach messages a day, how many outreach messages a day, how many networking messages you send, how many pieces of content you release, how many hours of back-end fulfillment you work, how many hours you work a day, just obsessing over those types of things, right? And just detaching away from all of the main things you want to, like maybe you want to make 100K a month like me by the end of the year, right? I have detached myself away from it, but I'm still in the space where I believe in myself so much I'm going to document it on YouTube, right? But if it doesn't happen, I'm obviously going to be a bit annoyed, but like I'm still in the works of it, right? Just detaching away from it. But another big thing I'm doing as I'm actually documenting this on my channel, so then it makes me want to push harder. Because I'm about to graduate really, really soon. So me putting myself in this comfortable situation of, oh, I'm gonna graduate soon. I need to lock in with my business. I need me making 100K a month. It kind of pushes me more. So that's the type of standpoint I look at it as. A lot of people might be saying like, oh, Sean, you're essentially contradicting yourself because you're making videos on 100K a month, and like now you're saying to detach, you only expect nothing, gain everything. Yeah, but in my opinion, and like the way I see it is, it makes me push harder because I'm seeing everyone else watch my videos. And now I feel entitled to actually get there. And if I don't get there, I know I'm gonna still have an insane amount of progress than I've ever had in my life. But I will get there, and you guys will see. Right. So just remember, guys, when you expect nothing, I was just boring, but when you expect nothing, like here, when you expect nothing, you start gaining everything. It's not hard, bro. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for the video. Feel free to hit me up on Instagram. I just changed my username to CEO Groshan. I'm gonna put in the link below. Put it in the link below, and yeah, feel free to hit me up there. But yeah, guys, peace.